you to show me. I wanna feel what love is. I know you can show me. In this life there's been heartache and pain. I don't know if I can take it again. In this lonely life, I wanna know what love is. I want you to show me. I wanna feel what love is. I know you can show me. In this life there's been heartache and pain. I don't know if I could take it again. In this lonely life, I wanna know what love is. I want you to show me. I wanna feel what love is. I know you can show me. Did y'all know that gorillas, they be like, they said that the gorilla population is like dwindling and stuff. You know, like there used to be a lot more of them. We gotta do what we gotta do. You know, I should start some fundraisers on this thing. When I post it on YouTube or whatever, I should put a little thing there where we collect money. I mean, I could just be like, yo, I can advocate, like, be like, yo, save the gorillas. You know, find a gorilla conversation. Yo, what's that word? Conservation effort. You can look it up online. You know, like they got these people that do conservation. You know, gorilla conservation projects. Gorilla. Yo, what's that word again? Man, conservation. Yeah. Gorilla conservation projects. You can just go and just donate some money or something, you know? You gotta make sure it's legit though, because some people, they be collecting donations and they won't be serious, you know? Like, I should do some research, find out what the most credible one is, you know? They got that World Wildlife, the WWF, the World Wildlife Confederation. It's spelled. You ever see the little stickers back in the day? It said WWF, World Wildlife Federation, or World Wildlife. They help all the animals and stuff, you know. But you can find a legitimate one. You know, do your research and make sure it's a legitimate cause. You know. I love gorillas. You know, like I think they fascinate me. You know. I went to the zoo, and they had gorillas at the zoo about 6 months ago. And they're so cool, man. Their eyes, they look like human eyes. It's pretty wild. They was in the enclosure, and the glass is like this thick, but you can see through it. And the gorilla he was sitting right with his back. It was just it was like a juvenile gorilla, like a smaller one. And had his back, it was like a baby silverback. Like it was like the one, you know, and he had his back to the glass, and he had his head here, and I put my face right up to the glass like this, and I looked into the side of his eye, and he turned his head, and he looked me dead in the eyes. It was so cool, man. I was like, wow, dude. I mean, literally, the gorilla's head was like this close to my face. The glass was there, but you could see right through. It was cool. He looked, and literally, could you imagine being that close face to face with a gorilla? It was cool, man. It was really cool. See, I do unconventional streaming. Like I don't see other people doing like this. You know, I really don't see other people doing like I do. Like. It's very unconventional. Like a lot of people that do streaming on the internet and stuff, like, YouTube and all that, and Facebook, it's all like driven towards like all these psychological things where they're trying to get money and all this stuff, and it's cool. I like it. Don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to say that's their game, it's kind of interesting to watch them. They just kind of do the same thing. They do different ways to make money, this is very unconventional streaming, Guerrillas, like guerrilla warfare is it's unconventional warfare, right? So guerrilla streaming, it's unconventional streaming, is what it is. So I start talking, I don't want to drown out what I'm saying with the water, so that I turn the water off and then I turn it back on. But doing some chores, yo. Plus, I love gorillas. I really do love gorillas, man. I'm just fascinated by them. They're like awesome. A lot of people in the world, they don't see themselves for what they are. They get so stuck in this illusion of, like, they don't realize that we're ape. We're part of the ape species, actually. Some people don't. Some people say this, they say that, but the scientists clearly state Homo sapiens are part of the ape. We're part of the ape species. You know what I mean? Like, and then to tap into that understanding of, just a way of actually connecting closer to what you actually are, People, they disconnect themselves from their physiology, the actual reality of their physiology, of their everything, even their brains, There's all these, that's how psychology works, these psychology tricks, all these like psychological games and stuff, and like control factors. They're pushing on primitive parts of your mind. Bypassing, trying to bypass your control so they can gain control over you. If you're too smart, they want to use psychological warfare. They want to try to scare the hell out of you, and then try to get you to. I have the beliefs, so they can't. Don't matter what they do. I don't have beliefs. Beliefs are a delusion. Nobody knows anything, man. Nobody knows anything at all. That's what science says. Scientific process, yo. Even the scientific process, think about it. I sure hope that Streamlabs don't steal my videos. I thought they would just help me set up the page on my thing, And I had to delete that shit, I hope I didn't misread that thing. I called a lawyer and everything. I'm just trying to get a little button on the side and you can watch my videos so they can click on it if they want to, donate some money towards my life. I mean, I'm on disability. I get a check. Every dollar counts for me, every dollar makes a difference, I'll keep on washing my stuff because I had it sitting here soaking in water for a couple of days when I wasn't here. They say that's bad, like it attracts bugs, but this place is brand new practically, this place, so I had never seen any bugs in here except for little spiders. I store my, I have right now, I got these 2 cups. And they're the only cups I use. And I keep them in the refrigerator so that, because the coldness, germs can't survive in a cold like that. Like that's why hospitals are cold, because it's harder for germs to spread when it's in cold environments. Maybe they lie. Maybe that's not the truth. Maybe they're just trying to save money because it's probably expensive to heat a hospital, right? Like, how expensive is it to heat a hospital? To heat a hospital. Yeah. Nah, yo, it makes sense. Kind of. I don't know. Does it make sense? They say that they can find stuff, they can find bacteria and stuff that's been frozen for like a really long time, and it comes back to life. So maybe they just try to save money on their electric bill. There's different kinds of bacteria and viruses and stuff, molds and funguses and stuff. So there's probably a lot more to it, actually. Probably. I don't know who designed these shirts, but they put the front of the shirt on the back, and then they put the back of the shirt on the front. It makes no sense. I can't believe that. You think they would have made the shirt so that the front's on the front, but look, they put the front of the shirt on the back of the shirt. Now I'm going to get sued. I'm going to get sued. They're going to say that what's it called? They're going to say, what's that called? It's called, come on, y'all know I'm joking around. Oh, I just thought it, but hold on. It's called is it called defamation? Defamation, is that what it's called? That they have defamation cases where you they feel that you like what's that word? I can't think of that word. Like they're gonna lose business because people are gonna believe that they put the front of the shirt on the back. I mean, come on, that's not gonna go over in court very well. Everybody would know that's a joke. I did it last night. I practicing acting, like I thought it was funny. Nah, but seriously, I'm not joking though, for real, yo. Look, they put the front of the shirt on the back, and the back of the shirt on the front, and the collar. It makes it look like I got a turtleneck on. You remember the turtlenecks? Whatever happened to turtlenecks? Remember turtlenecks?